walking on this. My socks is gotten. It's cold out here, so we're
Yeah, it's
just
cold.
freezing to death. Let me get
Outdoor yoga in the wintertime, yeah, you better dress warm. But hi, I'm TJ,
And I'm Misty.
and we're traveling gypsy. So
Yes.
we just done a little hike today. We're searching for this amphitheater, and yeah, the amphitheater got tore down, but so we decided to come up here. We found this little shelter house, and we're gonna do some yoga, right?
Yeah, we did a good little hike in. We got some footage from that. So it's just we're ready. We're gonna read a morning meditation first, and give a couple good affirmations, then we're gonna get straight started.
That's right.
Baby, read that for us.
Well, I'm gonna say I always like to start the day off with just like a small prayer. I mean, whatever your higher power is, or anything power greater than us that can help us along the day. So it's take a second and just say a little prayer. Oh Lord, thank you for everything you do for us today. Thank you for the grace and the sunrise that came up this morning. Thank you for the peace and love that you show me. Help guide me on the right path and help me to take the next right step forward day after day. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
All right. So we like to read every day. We read out touchstones, and it's a morning meditations from the Hazelden Institute. But December 2nd, the management assumes no responsibility for what is found. Abraham Maslow. There are so many occasions when we would like to blame someone else, a spouse, a child, a parent, or the management for our feelings. When we get frustrated, overworked, angry, we want somebody else to take responsibility. In truth, each of us has our own path and is responsible for his feelings. One man said that living alone made it clear to him that his wife wasn't creating his feelings until he thought she was responsible. This blaming and not taking responsibilities keep a man in the role of victim their entire life. When we accept the difficult message that our feelings are ours to deal with and no one else's, self-improvement begins. We begin to walk the difficult but self-respecting path of spiritual awakening. We can do something about whatever hurts us. Even in the awakening, there are no guarantees that who we are will be totally what we want to find. Our only guarantee is that our higher power is with us to deal with the realities of our lives in every step. So today, help me be responsible for what I feel and what I do. So that's a good way to start, right?
Thank you, TJ. That was awesome. It makes a lot of sense. Feels good to know information, just reprogramming in the positive thoughts system. But we're gonna get to this yoga, and it's gonna feel so good after a little hike. And it's cold, but we're gonna do it. We'll forget about the cold, won't we?
That's all right, yeah.
Get warmed up with some yoga.
Mind over matter.
Yes.
We kind of just start out with a little meditation. It's like I have a system of Tai Chi and yoga that runs through the 7 chakra systems. We're not going to do it all for you today. That'd be a pretty long video, but we'll get started. So,
You want to do the heart one?
well, you got to start. The way the chakra systems work for anybody that's not familiar with them, you have 7 chakras throughout the body that are energy cores, and they control feelings, a lot of different things in your life, mental ability, speech. But your root chakra sits at the base of your spine, and your root chakra is your basic instincts for survival and everything, and that's the first chakra that you have to open to let allow the energy to flow through your spine.
To bring in new and better energy.
Yes, and it's like, so you go from your root chakra to your stomach chakra. And your stomach chakra controls like sexual pleasures, anything along the lines of like romance and anything like that. Then you move up to the solar plex. Now your solar plex is your 3rd chakra. A lot of people have a lot of problems with the 3rd chakra because it deals with resentment, hate, anger.
Deep-rooted issues that needs to be dealt with and let go of to open this when it's kind of harder.
Yes, so a lot of people do get stuck there, but the key thing is after you get past that and you learn that you treat resentment, you treat all this, you treat it with compassion. And with compassion, that's where we're going to move to the next. And this is the key chakra of the whole system, is the heart, which is the 4th chakra. The heart chakra is a pale rose or a light red color, and it can heal all the other chakras. You bring all the negative energy into the heart and allow that pure crystallized rose just to fill that energy and to get rid of any of that negativity.
Absolutely.
And that's like just like all religions and everything. It's like all about living and loving from your heart.
Because love conquers everything. We're in a heartbreak life. This is love life. And the chakras, once you open them all, in a spirituality way, Christian way, it all ties in together. I'm not getting into that. But you open up your yourself to love yourself. You have to love yourself, and you have to deal with every single issue. Like you said, there's deep-rooted issues, there's stress and drama and pain, the things that you have to deal with through life to let go, to bring in more energies, good energies, right? So that way you can prosper and grow and get your success in life. And I'm
That's
not trying
right,
to talk
baby.
around the circle. I'm just saying, you're right. After you open your chakras, a lot of times the main thing to do is meditation. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Meditation is the key. They say praying is asking for help. Meditating is listening for the answers. So, but then-
That is so perfect. Thank you for putting it like that. I love that. That is amazing. How you say it, because that's so true.
So like,
Oh, Danny.
then after the fourth chakra, we're just doing a quick run through today, but after the fourth chakra, you get to the throat chakra, and that deals with communication, social abilities, and things along those lines. There's different emotions and everything and colors that go with all of it.
Like
We'll get to that
mental
later.
health issues, like social anxiety, like you know, blame, guilt, things like this is how you get ready. I mean, this is how to open this one, anyways.
Sure. And it's like after the throat, then you move into the third eye, and the third eye is like third eye chakra is here, and that deals with mental thought, your consciousness, and what subconscious and conscious, yes. And but like once you open your third eye, they say it's the knowing that you're always going to be okay, and it's
No fear.
there's no fear anymore because you know the world and you know what's to come, and it's like it's a peace beyond.
So in a nutshell, it's pretty much a spiritual awakening in a nutshell.
The whole
Just-
system of chakras, yeah.
Yeah. So the third eye is what you need to just realize what the big picture really is, and
And it's like and
meditation's awesome.
and the final chakra in the system sits at the crown of your head, and that's called the crown chakra, and that is the 1,000-petal lotus, as in like Buddhists would talk, but it's a 1,000-petal lotus that turns circular on top of your head when all the other chakras face out. So they picture that as like the 1,000-petal lotus, like it's a multi-hexagon. So like if you would look down upon a DNA strand, the spin of it would be that's a multi-hexagon, and that's the same way as 1,000-petal lotus runs. And all these chakras line through your spine in a system. And so once you're able to get that energy to flow through that system, you release the negativity through the crown, and just imagine the negativity raining back down you on like stars or shooting stars.
Exactly. It's a DNA upgrade, and the DNA upgrade is called a spiritual awakening. So whenever you got to be careful for what you think. Good thoughts is always good. Self-love, self-care is the main thing. Love is the answer. So if you have all these questions, think hard and say, it all has to do with love. What do you do?
Hey babe, I love you.
I love you. You ready?
Huh? I'm ready.
Let's do
Okay,
this.
so we'll start out. We're just gonna take some deep breaths, man. It's all like getting into the moment. So just close your eyes, sit in a diamond pose. That's what this is called. With your legs crossed, your hands up. All right. You're gonna take a deep breath from the stomach to the upper lung, or to
The
the
bottom pit of your stomach.
mid upper lungs. Inhale all the good energy. Exhale all the bad.
Universe, take all this negative energy and bring us only good in law of attraction.
Do 5 deep breaths here, okay, and then we're gonna go into the root chakra yoga meditation. So like from the root chakra, you cross your legs, like put your feet together, knees out. Now you're gonna lay back. When you lay back, try to push your legs, knees as close to the ground as you can. You're gonna reach your arms up above your head, bring them in, and make a triangle with your fingers. And then make a triangle with your arms. So you're putting a pyramid on top of your head. And you're going to sit like this for a few moments. This is opening up the root chakra. So you want to feel the energy start to flow. Imagine like a ball of energy starting right at the base of your spine. It's building up, and we're going to move that ball up the spine to unlock the different chakras. So we're going to sit here for 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now from here, you're going to put your feet straight up in the air. Reach behind your knees and pull to your chest. Now once you pull here, hold for 2 seconds. 1, 2, wrap your arms around your legs, pull them tight. Now you're going to pull them tight here, and you can feel the weight kind of being on your lower back. So you're going to rock back and forth twice.
Called the baby pose, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so, baby. So rock back and forth twice, and then you're going to rock side to side. This is a soothing pose.
Yeah,
So,
stretch your back muscles when you do it, but don't do it to where it hurts.
yeah, don't overdo it.
Stretch, pull, push and pull.
Okay? And this is the root chakra pose. Usually you run through it 2 cycles, but we're just going to go through 1 cycle today just to get it all in. So then you're going to raise your legs up, reach your arms out, and you kind of go into like a V, like a sit-up. Now you're going to once you get there, just kind of hold it,
My ass is too bony. I was certain.
but you kind of reach, then you come back down to the original pose. All right, so that is the cycle for the root chakra, and that's to start the flow of energy, to get the kundalini energy to rolling through the body. It's like in Hinduism they call it the kundalini, the power of the prana and the nadi.
That's right.
In Chinese they call it the chi. In Japan they call it the kai. So it's all about a different style of energy. But that is the first part of the root chakra yoga and meditation. So from there we move to the stomach. Now we're going to move into the stomach and the solar plex area. Now this one can get a little different here. So what I'm going to do is, what you're going to do, you're going to lay back like this with your knees up. Okay? Put your arms straight out. Alright? And now from here, we're going to push your hips up in the air. Push as hard as you can. Reach as far as you can. Now hold. Now we're trying to imagine that energy that we just opened up in the root chakra. That ball of energy is now moving down the spine. It's flowing into the stomach area. The stomach and the solar plex. Now as we reach in, we're letting the energy flow down the spine as we feel it. Now you're going to put your arms straight out the side of it. Face 2 breaths. 1, 2. Now you're going to close them in and put your hands at the lower of your back. Now from this lower part of your back, you're going to push up. Push up and feel the stretch. You're going to hold this for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then from here, we come back in to the flying V. Okay. So.
No, my butt is so bony. I'm sorry. I've lost so much weight, but I do it because, you don't have to eat all kinds of bull crap.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. Can I finish real quick? Vegetables and fruit and organic food is the best thing to eat just to stay thin. I mean, you don't want to be
That's
overweight
right,
and
Dad.
unhealthy.
Healthy, that's right.
Boom.
We all
So
got to
it's
work
good.
for it,
So I do it throughout.
Okay, so there was the first 2. So now you're half opening up the stomach and the solar plex. Now, we're going to go ahead and move to the heart, because the heart can cleanse all the rest. Now, we haven't finished the other part, but the other part is a Tai Chi step, and then we'll get into that in another part. And that opens up the solar plex and finishes out the stomach chakra. But we'll get into the Tai Chi part on our next video, but we're going to go ahead and go to the heart. Now, from the heart, you're going to get on your knees. Now, this is your child pose. So you put your feet out. As you see, you put your feet out, you're going to set on the heels of your feet. So as you set the heels of your feet and you relax, you're going to put your hands, palms up to your side, and you're going to put your forehead down to the ground. Now this is the child pose.
It's a resting pose for yoga. It's if you get tired, you rest like this.
Yeah. Okay. Now from the child pose, you'll sit here for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Hands out to your side. 1, 2. Straight forward. 1, 2. Now from here, you're going to rock forward, kind of like to a push-up. Now from here, you're going to put your toes on the ground, and you're going to come up into downward dog. Now this is the downward dog position. You'll see this a lot in yoga.
Yes.
Okay, so from here, you want to try to push your heels to the ground. You feel the stretch in your calves.
Oh yes,
Okay.
it feels so good.
And then from that, you go into the scorpion push-up. From this, you're going to hold this for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, downward dog. Now you're going to come down like you're going to touch your nose to the ground. Slow. Arc your back as you come up. Now as you come up, put your toes straight out and lower yourself back to the ground. Pick your hands up. Hands and feet both off of the ground. This is called spitting cobra. Okay, from spitting cobra, you reach forward, grab your thumbs. Okay, now from here we're going to swim into a swan. You're going to swim back, arcing your back and looking up.
Oh, yeah.
You can feel the stretch really big in the lower back. Now this is the key pose for your heart. and the heart cures all. So from here, we do that. Hands back down. Rock back to downward dog. 1 second. Back to child pose. And complete. Now that is the whole cycle for the heart chakra on the yoga. So, what do you think about that, babe?
I feel good.
All right, guys.
So good.
Well, that's good enough for today. We got started. Glad you guys kind of tuned in. Thanks for watching us. Please like, subscribe on what, Facebook?
Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, and please leave a comment because we will get back to everybody. I don't care if it's.
Please.
I hope it's a lot of people. Hell, I'll be sitting there all night commenting.
Please
back.
comment, review, just write anything down. Just help us to get out there and just help spread this and get it around. All right, Kickstart campaign should be kicking off soon, so we'll send links for all that. And we love you guys, man. Peace and love, my friends.
Good love sideways and good vibe sideways.